Yeah. Not bad, not bad. Not too much head rise. Club face is nice and square at the top. Hands are just coming out a little bit forward. And then slightly across the ball. Hips are doing okay. Left leg hasn't quite locked out as quick as we would like.
It just feels like a different swing to what we had before.
I like the rigid finish. The way you finished that, you didn't look too sloppy on that one.
Still that leg.
Yep. Lovely contact.
I think the leg came back a bit better there.
That was far better than the last one. Far better. Okay.
Oh,
Yep, one more.
did I keep my head in there?
On the back swing, no.
Left.
Yeah.
Pretty cutty,
Yeah. Okay, so we need to look at the start of the
isn't it?
downswing.
I could have sworn that I was keeping my head down.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now this right elbow position here is fine, but it does mean though that if you keep that shape of arm coming down, you're going to come forward, because your right arm at this point here is driving the club forward. So in other words, as you swing the club down, let's go not this side, okay, as you come down, your elbow's there and you're coming at it that way. So on the downswing, we need to, so that we can turn our hips well, we need to allow that right elbow to actually go into some kind of,
A second tier.
yeah. Yeah. So whilst all this hip and shoulder action is fantastic, it's making the club path appear to go outside. So the quick solution is not to turn the body, but that's pointless because, you know, for a guy of your strength, not to use the body is kind of just a bit of a waste of time, really.
Should I try that second action? I think I can do that.
You think you can do that? Okay.
Yes, that first.
That leg was great.
There's a lot more hip rotation there.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay, if you swing it back up. Okay, so it's nothing to do with... Okay, right, when you're there, you have to now go down this way. There. In order to get these arms going back to this red line.
So where would you initiate that from then?
All from here.
From the
So this is going to go down and forward whilst this turns. That's it. Because we need to, it's like the arms have come up, so the arms need to fall down, but they need to drop whilst, because you're a two-plane swing. So when you're on a two-plane swing, the arms kind of come off the lower line up to the top one, so they need to come down the lift as you rotate. So it's a combination of twisting the hips and then lowering this left arm as if you've got like a tray there. It's that motion. So you can see in the screen I'm up to the line and down, and I'm twisting there. We can't drop and go forward. So although we're on a kind of a diagonal line here,
We have to come across at this
exactly, we don't, because we're on a diagonal, we don't pull down. I mean, this is still pulling down, but this is pulling down on a diagonal. The first movement has to be a drop and then a pull. A guy who's on a one-plane swing can just pull because he hasn't lifted himself up onto the second plane. Strong hitters are, he's got one and a bit, but that's big. That's you know, we've got rid of probably 65% of it, but because he's got massive long levers, he's always going to be a tendency of going more two-plane. But because he's got quick body, so if anything starts to go pear-shaped, it's going to be that. Yeah. So if you go back up again. Okay, so you are on a two-plane position, because if I put the club up there, okay. So you need to work the arms back as well. That's it, so you have to go, if you have a look on the screen, that way, whilst this fires around. Yeah, that's it. But it's a lowering as well. You've got to come all the way down to the bottom line. So flexibility is going to be a key to this. Well, that was a great attempt. So there's the two-plane position at the top. That's fine. So then this needs to then work back. So it's left a fraction. Okay, but we need to be coming down vertically then diagonally. We need to be coming down here. And that's tough, because the pulling power, the force of your body rotating anti-clockwise, whilst... exactly, yeah. But that concept is... Yeah. Now, that probably felt a lot more than that, as the brain always does it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Very good. I'm going to push you this month. I'm going to push you hard. Okay, so once again, fine there. Now, this yellow line indicates the path that we need the hands to drop on. Now, there we go. Beautiful start. Okay, so we've lost it about halfway. So we need to get it to go. If we can get your hands to about here. Okay. So TrackMan is telling us that currently our path is minus 7.7 degrees going left. So we need to get that to naught. So we've got the right direction of movement, so you know what to do. It's just how long you need to do that for.
So the whole body position is good. If you have a look
It's
at
very, very good.
if you have a look at that leg now, it's just getting out of the way as it's going through.
But it's really whipping, and look at that great compression you've got here in the legs. So that's fantastic. But the force of that body turning is stronger than the drop of the arm, so you can't quite hold it back. So, but you've got the initial direction, so you're not getting the benefit of this body movement in the outcome of the shot until you get this movement. And this is what they call rerouting, and a two-plane swing has to reroute. If you were here, you could just drive straight down into that ball, and that's now becoming ever more popular now on the tour. That you're seeing a lot more players going that route. Yeah, Donald in particular. You know, they won't become purely one plane, but they'll be working towards it.
You say moving away from two planes.
Yeah, slowly. It's simplicity. It means that you don't have to have this reroute effect. You can just get to the top. That's why the backswings have got a little bit shorter these days. It's kind of like a parking position on the plane, and then it's just then you just have to pull, whereas up there you have to drop and then pull.
Because that McElroy seems
He's a two-plane. Massive hitters of the ball are two-plane, without a shadow of a doubt, because they like to get their arms really up there and really kind of have loads of time to wind up. Yeah, so you've got like your Casey's and you've got your, Kuchar. He's a one-plane swing. It doesn't necessarily it doesn't override the two-plane by no means, that they both have a place, but that's where I feel historically where golfers have got confused, because they're reading and being told that they've got to clear the hips and whip the shoulders around, which is all fantastic, but oh, by the way, if you're a two-plane you need to do that as well, and that's the bit that's being sort of missed out. Okay, that was better, so that we've got that down to minus 5.5, so nice there. See that now that's great, because we can see that little drop back of the hands. So the start